morning. Welcome back to the Hobart Workshop. I'm your host, Mike, and today we'll be working on a CD holder on top of the last shelf that we made, because I'm tired of knocking over my CDs all the time. So, I got started this morning by cutting our boards to 2 feet and 1 inch to the top and bottom. This is just one. I'm going to work on the next one in a little bit. But first, before we officially get started on this project today, I'd like to talk about shop safety. Be sure to remember to read your owner's manuals, your owner manuals, and your safety instructions, and always wear your safety glasses. Thank you. Always wear your safety glasses. Don't be stupid, and don't be dumb. I'll be honest with you. Don't be dumb. Now, let's get to the project. Today's project is going to be a CD holder for my final shelf on here, and it's going to be 2 feet and a half an inch. And this is what I made. This is what I made most previously before the change banks, which are working out great. I made this in our most recent episode, our second recent episode, and I still have yet to secure it to these. I made these almost over a year ago, both of these, out of the same white pine boards that I've been using. They work pretty great, actually. They're warp free. They're actually number 2 grade. They work great, and this is what I'll be replacing. This is a plastic piece of junk CD holder that if you kick it, if I move it, it goes flying. And I need more room for everything else I have here. So what I'll be doing is I'll be reproducing this by making a. Guess what time it is? Time for a dip of Copenhagen Black. For all you dippers, chewers, snuffers, snoozers. Yeah, it's time for a dipperooski for big lipper for the day. I was dipping Copenhagen long cut last night. My neighbor might come over. I'm watching for him. It's so moist. Damn, it's good. And no offense to you, Mud Jug, Darcy, but I made something for my shop out of an old beer keg. It's an old Western spittoon I made. At least to me it is. That's because the only reason why I made this is because I don't want to get my mud jug all full of sawdust and get all messy and get all shitty. Because I wash the damn thing every day. I don't want to get it all screwed up. So now it's time to cut the sides here. We cut the sides. Hope you can see me because I adjusted the camera earlier. I don't care. I hope you see me because I'm not going to do this twice. Now, since the sides are cut, it's time for some assembly. But before I assemble anything, now it's time to do some good sanding. Because you can't fit the sander inside your project, you can only do the outside. So I'm going to do the inside right now, and also do the inside. countersink bit, and I'll be using to assemble some 1 1/4 inch drywall screws. Now it's time to screw the other side together using the same kind of screws, 1 1/4 inch, and then I'll show you how to cut the back, which will be made of 1/4 inch lawn board. I wish I had a cordless drill. It would work so much better. A second pair of hands will help too. Now that the carcass is done, I'll show you how to cut the back. This is the carcass. I'll show you how to cut the back, and then it'll be time for some finishing. This is going to be the back right here. This is going to be 2.5 foot long. Excuse me, 2.5 foot long, and about 7/7/8 wide. The back. This is a 1/4 inch. This is a 1/4 inch piece of lawn board. I've used this in almost all my projects. Now, since the back is cut, I think it's time for a good old beer break. Brought to you by Milwaukee's Best. And now it's time for some finished sanding on the back and on the rest of the carcass. And then it'll be time for some finishing and some clear coat. And then I'll attach the back, and I'll explain to you why later. Now it's time for some finishing. First, I use the pre-stain water-based wood conditioner to prevent blotchiness, and also it puts on an even coat of stain. Those are my two reasons why I use it. All you do is dip your brush in there, soak it in, brush it on, like this. This stuff works great. It keeps it from being blotchy, and it dries very, very quickly. Wait 15 minutes for it to soak in, then you wipe it off, and then you're ready for the stain. Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome back to the Hobart Workshop. It's been a couple of days. I'll be finishing up our project from last time. You can see it. This is our CD holder for the shelf for the place I pointed out in my cabinet I showed you. And right now I'm just applying one of several coats of lacquer. This is the stain I chose. Red mahogany, the same color as the rest of my furniture. And all you do is take your brush, just spread it on. Don't go like this. This is a no-no. What I'm going to do is even brush strokes. Just like that. That's all it is. It's easy. Let me show you how this is coming out so far. Now it's time for the final step of putting some finishing nails detach the back. And this I'm gonna do a little overkill, because I want to make sure this back is totally secure to the piece to make it look good. Finishing nails, because that's all I have. I wish I had an air nailer. I wish. And I'm using 7-penny finish nails and 10-penny. 10 pennies are to give it more support on the sides. Well, that's another project left over. Let's see what to do. But yeah, this worked out pretty nice. Now I sold my room to fit a bunch more CDs in here, and I can't go any higher now, and I can't go wider. So that's probably about it. Thanks for watching the Hobart Workshop, and be safe and have fun working. Thanks for watching. Please comment. We'll give you more ideas. And next time on the Hobart Workshop, I'm going to try to build a new computer desk. Thanks for watching.